Alright, what's up everybody? Andrew Mahone here with JW Kriewall, back with another old deck battle. JW's a good friend of mine and has been in, Florida recently, right?
Yeah, Tampa.
Tampa. So what have you been up to in Florida, JW?
Oh man, well I play at the Symphony down there, so I'm working all the time.
JW is the best bassoon player I know, also a regional champion in his own right, so very good player here, and is visiting for the Nick Bailey Open. However, we've got some old decks for us today. On my side, I've got Kingdra Pichu from the base Neo format, and JW has Dark Crobat Sneasel. So JW, tell me a little bit about the strategy you're going to be implementing in that deck.
Yeah, so this uses Sneasel as your main attacker, and basically what Sneasel does is has a really nice second attack beat up, and it says for 2 dark energies you flip a coin for each of your Pokemon in play, including this one, and every heads you get does 20 damage. So in terms of attackers of this time, it's probably the most powerful attacker.
For sure.
And it also gets a boost by Darkness Energy, the special Darkness Energy, which adds additional damage.
Yep.
So Sneasel really takes care of the high HP Pokemon that might be on the other side of the board. What helps augment the damage are the Crobat line. So you have Golbat, obviously, which evolves from the humble Zubat. And that does 10 damage when you evolve it. So you put down your Golbat, and you can do 10 damage to anything on the opponent's side. And then when you evolve it into Crobat, Dark Crobat, you can do 20 damage with its Surprise Bite. So the really nice thing about these when you play them is actually getting around baby Pokemon.
Yes.
That's one of the highlights, because a baby Pokemon, like Cleffa, you see a Pichu on Andrew's side, they have a special I don't know, what do you call
it? Baby
power.
ability.
Yeah, baby ability, and it makes you have to flip a coin to attack into them. Well, this isn't an attack on Golbat and Crobat, so you can just snipe their babies and
take care of them.
Take care of them without having to attack.
Ever having to flip. So that's awesome. Yep. Very powerful deck on that side over there. Kingdra is awesome because it's got 90 hit points and no weakness. That is just a lot of hit points without a weakness in this format. Attacks for 1 energy, and it's going to be using that genetic memory in order to copy Seedra's attack. Genetic memory says that it uses any attack from Kingdra's basic Pokemon or evolution cards underneath it. Seedra's got an attack, Mud Splash, which does 30, and then snipes 10 on a coin flip of a head. So it could do 30-10. Sneasel has 60 hit points, so it's 2-shotting Sneasel. And then, since it only costs 1 energy, you could be using things like Super Energy Removal. You can use things like Pokemon Center to completely heal damage off of your Kingdra. It becomes very difficult to knock out. And then Pichu can get up there and just zap everything with abilities. If JW has a whole board full of Golbats and Crobats, it's going to be very easy for me to kind of deal damage to them with the Pichu here. So this is the base set through Neo era. I forget what the last Neo set is. It's either Destiny or something like that. Neo Destiny, I think. Or Revelation, perhaps. I don't know. But through the Neo era. So we're playing base set through the Neo era. So all the degenerate energy removal, super energy removal, all that fun stuff. Computer search, item finder. It's all fair game here. Lass. It's all good here, as well as Cleffa. But Cleffa helps dig us out of those droughts here. So Lass isn't quite as busted in this format as it is in the original base set format. Or base jungle, because there were no non-item based draw cards. I mean, there's Kangaskhan's fetch draws a card, but other than that, you don't really have anybody to draw you out. Here, if you get last, you could always go back into Cleffa. So we get set up first, and then the winner of the coin flip actually just goes first. You don't even get to choose anymore. So,
okay, great.
Do you like heads or tails?
I'll take heads.
All right. So funny enough, I'll go first. Funny enough, this is actually our second take at this series here. JW and I just played a game where I accidentally evolved a Horsey straight to a Kingdra and didn't realize until later in the game. And JW was still smoking me, so it didn't matter, but we're going to restart it. And this is take 2, because the evolve from Horsey to Kingdra, way too good. All right, JW, good luck, and we'll see how this one goes. All right, this is a great start for me. Starting out with Cleffa, ideal scenario there. I don't actually really want to put my own Pichu down because I think that if he's going to be good, it's going to be later in the game, and he's free prizes for JW right now. So I'm going to start off with recycle energy on the Cleffa. Then on turn 1 last, just eliminating
That's
JW's
good.
hand, right?
That's good.
And I'm going to Eek, so I get the auto Eek. Don't even need to flip for it. JW does not have a baby Pokemon active.
This is where
I know. Things
the
could
tables
go
have turned.
The tables have turned. In the last series, JW was able to get a couple of really clutch lasts on me. He would like snipe my Cleffa, knock it out, and then just last my hand away. And it was horrible, and he was smoking me. But then, yeah, we had to restart because of my gameplay error. So, how convenient is that?
Yeah, right.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, JW, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we can do one thing.
And one thing only.
And that's a Fury Swipes.
Fury Swipes. So flip to see if you succeed in attempting Fury Swipes.
And I
heads.
certainly do. So
Flip
I need
3 heads, and
That's all,
he's a goner. Yeah.
1,
2. He's good. No way. Oh, and the Cleffa is gone. The recycle energy comes back to my hand. The horsey into the active position.
Too good.
Oh, how insane is that? All right, draw for turn. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, and 8. Okay. So I have a horsey now. That is not quite as good as my Cleffa that I wanted there in the active. That's fine. We're going to computer search, I think, for another Cleffa.
Yeah.
We're just going to go get another Cleffa. We're going to try this again. Okay. And then I'm going to attach my recycle energy here. I'm going to attach focus band to my horsey. And then I am going to Elm. So I get to shuffle draw first. And draw 7 cards. I can't play any more trainer cards this turn. Elm was kind of the first, supporter card. It's not a supporter card, but supporter-like card. And then it's more balanced shuffle draw option because you can't play any more trainers after you play it. Eventually, this concept would turn into supporters where you can only play 1 per turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you know what? We're going to learn from our mistakes. Put a second Cleffa down.
Bummer.
And then we are just going to retreat and Eek again to draw 7 more cards. All right, so it's your turn.
Nice.
Your turn, JW. See how this one goes. Oh, a Cleffa.
I've done it. Okay, excellent.
And the Cleffa Wars begin.
I will do this. I will attach. I
Sure.
will play a Golbat, and
Okay.
let's just do 10 here.
Sure, that makes sense.
We'll retreat.
Yep.
And then I will attempt.
3, 4, 5.
I will attempt an Eek.
6,
Here we go. We just
7.
need 1 heads.
Yep.
Got him.
Just to get him going.
Ah,
nope, can't get
bummer.
it. All right. So I've got 7, draw for 8. I will bench my horsey. Start to get these guys set up. Gonna make sure that, yes, I evolve all the way through my Seadras this game so that I don't make any gameplay errors. Yeah, that was bad. All right. Now for my turn, JW's only got a 2-card hand. I'm not knocking anybody out. We know this. So I think that I can more or less just attach here. I want to save my resources for something good. There's no point in like lasting or anything like that. I'm just going to go for my own Eek here. And we got heads. All right. Good stuff. So
Must be nice.
Your turn, JW. I know. Well, it'll even out eventually, Coin flips usually do. I mean, sometimes.
Yeah. I'll Hybrid Evolution Spray.
You can't evolve it again.
Oh, I cannot. Of course I cannot. Of course I
He
cannot.
just came into play.
That's right. He just came into play.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will do that. I will Eek. I will attempt an Eek.
Uh-huh. And it's a Tails.
It's a Tails.
Yeah. Oh, rough stuff. So I've got a draw of 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And let's see here. I'll draw for my 8th card. And things are looking slow here for JW. I would be concerned, I think. However, this hand does not have too much going on in it. So we can't go up and attack. I think, I cannot put a Double Gust on that horsey. But I can't
Not
put a
too
Focus
much
Band.
going on, huh?
I don't have too much going on in this hand, no. Now, I could build up a situation where, like, I can actually use Kingdra's second attack, which is very good, and does, like, 50 damage. So we're going to Eek, and it's a Tails. All right, that's you.
All right. Let's get it. Go here.
Another Sneasel,
Go
Golbat.
here. I think we're going to go to the bench.
The bench Cleffa.
Yeah.
I like that play.
All right,
for
and
sure.
I'll Eek.
Yep.
Let's check it out. Got it.
And heads. There you go. All right, so off to the races, finally. JW able to get in the game here. I'm going to draw for turn. And let's see. I feel like All right, Double Gust, very good card. It's like we both get to choose a Pokemon to come to the active from each other's side of the board. I feel like I want to Super Energy removal that. Yep. And this Recycle Energy comes back to my hand. The Recycle Energy comes back to your hand. That just makes it so that he's not going to do any beat-up shenanigans next turn. Then I'm feeling a little bit sketchy about the fact that both of these Cleffas are in Crobat range right now. I think that I want to computer search away 2 cards, but I'm not. Yeah, computer search away 2 waters is like fine. I play Energy Stadium, so I can get those back. And I think that I'm going
Pokemon Center?
Get myself. I don't need a Pokemon Center quite yet.
Okay.
That would be good though.
That would be kind of
pretty
nice.
good. I think I usually want to save my Pokemon Centers for
for your Kingdras. Of course,
for my Kingdras. I think I want to go for some Kingdras. I think I'm gonna just get an Elm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attach here, and I'm gonna play the Elm. That way, I get some guaranteed cards into my hand. Hopefully, we get a couple of Seadras. Now, did I just put this Horsey down this turn? I don't want to make any gameplay.
I believe you did.
Okay, I'm not gonna evolve him just to be safe.
Well, actually,
I feel like he might have been down for a turn.
He might have been down, for a turn.
He might have been down for a turn. I feel like he was. I think I had
so.
him
Yeah,
on
you
his
had a
hand.
really great turn where you had a bunch of focus bands and Horsies. So I think he's been down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 off the Elm. All right, no more trainer cards. We're gonna evolve here. That's what I wanted. And then I think I save my stadiums to counter his stadiums. I don't really want to play those yet. And I'm just going to go in and attempt to Eek. So, see. Oh, and it's gone. All right, we're going to try. Yeah, we still got the red die. We'll try that again. Eek. And it's a Tails.
Tails. Perfect.
So, JW's turn here.
Draw?
Yep. Gonna need some more Zubats down for sure.
Okay, I'll play a Double Gust.
Okay, so I think I select first, right?
Yeah,
I
sure.
Select,
well, you
I
can
will select the Golbat.
Well,
sure.
it has free retreat.
Everything has free retreat, right?
So I'll select your Kingdra.
Okay, he wants my Kingdra up.
I'll select your Kingdra. I just want something that's not a Cleffa.
Right, so that you could guaranteed get an Eek.
So I can guarantee get an Eek.
Exactly.
So then I'll play a Crobat, and I suppose I'll go after your Cleffa.
Yep, and that's
Why
gone.
not? That's a prize.
So Cleffa to the discard pile, recycle energy back to the hand. And you're already up 2 prizes, which is wild. You haven't even done anything yet,
I know.
really.
I
You've
haven't.
already taken 2.
I'll play a Super Energy removal.
Ooh.
And
all
I'll
right.
do it on this Cleffa, and this goes back
Kingdra?
to my hand. And then, of course, that's the only energy you have.
Exactly.
I'll attach.
That's so
And
good
then-
right there.
Retreat to Cleffa, and a free Eek.
A free Eek. And now my guy is stranded here in the active position. Draw for turn. Okay, I want to get more Seadras into play for sure, which is going to require some shuffle draw here. And it's just, I think I too will have to pull the Double Gust maneuver. I don't want to attack into that Cleffa yet. So I think I'll Double Gust. And so you select first.
Sure, and I'll just select a Horsey.
Okay, make me retreat. And I'll select that Sneasel.
Yes.
And then I will retreat. You can actually retreat an infinite number of times in this format, which is kind of funny. So if free retreat decks could just retreat indefinitely, I will attach my recycle energy to the active. And then I don't think that there was any point in really healing that Cleffa this turn. There's no point. You don't have a Golbat in play, so he's not really in any real danger. I think I will start to perhaps get my Energy Stadium into play, though, just to get it out of my hand and to try and get more energy back into play. And then I will Eek. So
Okay.
The Energy Stadium's good. Gets water energies. You flip a coin. Each player can flip a coin. If heads, they get a basic energy card from their discard pile back to their hand. JW doesn't play any basic energy cards, so it doesn't really help him at all.
So I'll do 10 there.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Take a
5,
computer
6,
search.
7. I bet he's going for last and to knock out my... No, I feel like he needs to set up more Horsies. Yeah.
You
Or
need
not
more
Horsies.
Zubats.
More Zubats,
That's
yes.
what I was going to go
Yes.
for, yeah.
You can't go for a Horsey. You don't play those. Yes.
I will take an L. I will play an L.
Yep. Yeah, JW definitely wants to get like one more Zubat into play so that you're constantly recycling damage from like 3 Crobat lines.
Yeah, I
Very,
need
very
another
good.
Zubat. That would be really good because then I could hit a Super Scoop Up,
Right.
get a couple Golbats on that Cleffa, and really start going to town.
Exactly. This the Crobat deck, very good. in this format. Now, there was the Slow King Sneasel deck, that famous deck, which was just like way overpowered.
Can I play? I can't play this.
Why not?
Can you play stadiums after an elm?
Oh, you cannot. You cannot.
Yes.
There you go. Good catch there, JW. Good catch. Yes.
Okay. That's a little different rules from nowadays. A trainer is different from a stadium now.
Right.
But back then, it certainly wasn't.
All the same card. Yep.
All right, I'll eek.
Yep. The Tails. All right. The infamous, the Slow King Sneasel deck is from this format as well. But that Slow King was actually mistranslated so that its ability that stops trainer cards actually works from the bench, when in Japanese it was actually read that the trainer locking ability only works from the active position. Slow King's not a very good attacker. So that overpowered deck, the Sneasel Slow King deck, wouldn't have actually existed if it was translated correctly, which is why we're playing kind of, without that Slow King, just because it was kind of a thorn in the side of the format for a number of years, and it wasn't even translated correctly. So we're playing the format as it should have existed, or as it did exist in Japan. So that's the idea anyways. All right, we're going to go with a... Okay, this is kind of an interesting decision here. I think you've got the Zubat down. I would like to get... I don't want to waste any of these resources, though. So I think that I am just going to attach a Water Energy to Kingdra, flip for Energy Stadium. It's a Tails. And then what are the odds that I flip another Tails here on Eek? We're going to try Eek. And, yep, Tails again. So that's fine. That's totally okay. Yep. What do you got today?
Good times. Good times.
Good times. Had by all. Sure. There goes the Rockets Minefield Gym. Whenever a player puts a basic Pokemon onto their bench from their hand, they have to flip a coin. If heads or if tails, they do 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So this was also a misprinted card. It says if tails, put damage counters on that Pokemon. And it should say 2. But the 2 is notoriously missing.
So I'll play an item finder.
Sure.
For these.
Sneasel and Cleffa, and JW is going to go get...
Let's see. I think that I will take an elm.
An elm. All right, nice. Get a nice shuffle draw there.
Yep, and I'll play it.
Perhaps get another Zubat would be really good.
Really want to see that.
Exactly. And I'm waiting here. I mean, honestly, I need to get like a couple of Kingdras up. And then I think at that point, I can start to kind of slug away at your Sneasels, potentially. I'm going to need to knock out a Cleffa eventually here, but I don't think that I want to go in quite yet. I think I would have rather, instead of just getting rid of this whole hand, I would have rather have just shuffle drawed it with Eek, so I had to try and take that chance. Now, if JW...
10 to the Kingdra?
Sure. JW knocks out this Cleffa, then sure. No Zubat again. And you can't play any trainer cards.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep, so I'm going to Eek.
Even something like a Good Manners wouldn't have got him there.
Wouldn't have got him.
Yeah. Heads on the Eek. That's good.
All right.
Draw for turn. All right, we're just going in with another Water Energy on the Kingdra here. We're going to see if we can maybe build up a Twister eventually. You see JW very intelligently put 1 energy on each of these Sneasels, so that he can perhaps, avoid super energy removal, which I have in my hand. Mm-hmm. I do not want to... I'm going to try and Eek.
Of course.
I do not want to... Tails again. Oh, my gosh. I do not want to play my super energy removal just for 1 basic dark, though. Or 1 special dark energy. That feels bad for me. So
flip for the minefield.
Sure.
And it's a
heads. Are good.
All right. We'll do... a Super Scoop Up.
Oh, and this would be a big Super Scoop Up for JW.
Hey!
He's got it.
Done it.
All right.
We've done it. Okay.
So he's going to net
and
30 snipe damage. Yep.
Tails. So I finally take some damage.
Sure.
And then I'll do here and knock out your...
Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so the Cleffa goes to the discard pile. I will promote a Horsey with Focus Band. Sure.
Okay. So, let's see what I can do here. I think quite a lot. All right, so I will play a computer search.
Sure.
For these 2.
Yeah.
Discard those. And
now it's about go time for me. I can't really afford to sit on this hand anymore. And I need to get more things evolved up into play.
Take a last?
Oh, yep. So here
And
JW goes.
hand.
He's going to get rid of my oak, my energy removal that I've been sitting on.
Yep.
They're all gone. And he gets
and then I will eek.
That's a really good play there. A really, really good play. I think failing those 2 eeks back to back was huge for me. I was being a little bit conservative. I didn't want to just oak that hand. Oaking that hand would have been very bad. Also, wasting the super energy removal on a Sneasel with just 1 energy also feels suboptimal. So I will just go and draw for turn. That is pretty good, actually. And then we are going to energy removal your darkness energy. That's good for me. And then I'm going in and I'm going to attach here. And then I feel like I just go in and attempt to use my, what is it called? Mud Splash? Mud Splash. All right.
I think you do.
We're going to try and genetic memory for Mud Splash here. Go for it. Oh, what more could I have done? Oh, tails again.
All right, I'll draw here. Oh,
JW is in a spot where he definitely can knock out this Kingdra.
I'm just going to go. I think it's
you
time.
have to try for it.
I think it's time.
And then if you miss it, then I have an option to Twister you for knockout.
Then that could be pretty bad, but
it's good for me. But I think we have to go for it.
I think it's that time. I think it's that time in the game.
Do or die. Yeah.
I'll go with a Super Scoop Up.
Ooh, that would be bad for me if he hits that. Okay. Yep.
You know what?
Another one. Oh, as the man DJ Khaled once said, tails. Okay.
That's a real bummer. So we'll go with a
Devolution Spray. It's a fine way to get that done.
Yeah.
Not quite as good.
You know what? Looking here.
Oh, boy.
See what I got. Okay. Not too much.
All right. So you're doing right now.
I think we're just going to beat up. Do you mind if I flip 6 dice at once?
Flip 6 dice at once? Sure. We'll kind of try and clear the board as much as we can.
So 1, 2,
the suspense.
3, 4.
Yeah.
5 and 6. So how many? Right. How many do I need?
We'll figure it out after you're done.
How many do I need?
You need a bunch.
You
need like 4.
I need 4. 4 out of 6.
I think you would do 80. Yeah, 80 damage. Because if you flip 3, you do 70 damage.
Right. Exactly. Not enough.
Yep. All right. We've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
Oh my gosh, and that is insane. So that Sneasel just did 110 damage for 2 energy. And now I see if my focus band saves me. It does.
Oh,
okay, so that is big. We have 80 damage on us now. The focus band gets discarded. That is huge. Focus band is gone, but we hung on for dear life. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to go in and... gosh, this feels bad. But I don't really think that I have too much else to do. I'm just going to Twister, and I flip 2 coins. For each heads, choose 1 energy card attached to the defending Pokemon, if any, and discard it. If both are tails, this attack does nothing.
Oh, so it could do nothing.
It could do nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, we had to try, guys. All right, this game is looking like a goner for us. Go ahead, JW.
I will draw.
I cannot believe it.
So...
the Kingdra's
20
gone.
Damage there.
Yep, and you take a prize. Yep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, might as well just keep attaching energy.
Oh, the coin flips in this one have not been on my side.
Man, remember that 4 heads in a row to knock out that Cleffa?
I know.
Wow, that seems like such a distant memory, to be honest.
The 4 heads to knock out the Cleffa turn 1, the 5 heads to get the Kingdra.
Woo! Well, let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if luck is on my side once again. We'll do another beat up here. 6 dice.
Yep,
and we need 2 of them. We've got 3 of them.
3. All right, so the Horsey's gone.
Down.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so we've got... Yep, all right. I think we're going to need to try and slow things down at all costs here. I should have the recycle energies in my hand. Those should not be in the discard pile, but I was so tilted that I just threw them in the discard pile. All right, we're just going to zap, which does 20 damage to your Crobat. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and I'll... did I put that down? I did. I'll flip for it, see if it... all right, it doesn't take damage from the gym.
Of course,
okay.
Of course.
All right, go ahead.
All right. See what we can do.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had more resources in my hand. That's kind of what I'm thinking now, but I think
you just go.
I think I just go in. So let's see,
try to end the game. Yep.
Tails. Bummer.
Draw. All right. All right. I'm going to last
Ooh.
All right. Yep. Not much, but it's fine. Shuffle them back in.
Yep.
And then we are going to zap. And I do 20 to the Dark Crobat again.
Sure.
And we're just going to hope that this Pichu can hang on for a very long time is the goal here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will draw.
Sure.
Okay, that's interesting. So
Oh, boy.
we will go here. We're going to do it to the active.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to be safe.
Yeah.
I have a Crobat in my hand, so even if I miss the Sneasel flip, we can
Pichu's going down eventually
so,
here. Yeah.
Beat up.
Yep. Heads.
Heads.
All right, so
Great.
put 1 heads in
So,
in there. You have
beat
6
up
coins.
6 dice. I'll take 2 more.
Yep.
Here we go.
And he's a goner. All right.
And he's done.
All right, so the Pichu's gone. Oh, R.I.P. Pichu. JW's got 1 prize left to take, and sure enough, with 1 prize left to take, here goes a Seadra. I've got... Oh, the energy comes back to my hand, right? I don't know where that energy is. But that's fine. I have it in my hand. Yep. So we're good there. And we have to hope that... Yep, there's pretty much no hoping here. We have to hope that JW flips all tails on this beat up. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I have a Crobat. I'll do it to the active because
boy.
I only need 1 prize.
Yep.
So now I only need 1 heads out of 6 dice. We'll go beat up for game.
Well, and then
we
I have a
got
focus
it.
band, so we'll see. I could save myself.
That's true.
So he does enough damage.
Yeah, that's
Do I
true.
save myself with focus band? I do not. All right. Good game, JW.
Well played.
6-0. He 6-0'd me.
Well played. Well played.
So that was
You know, it was a lot of fun.
It was
We had a
fun,
good time.
though. You saw how the flips in this format are very real and very well could have decided the tide of the game at multiple points there. Didn't get to see Magme much that game. That sputter is pretty cool, though. Stops Pokemon powers from working, so that could have been a nice little option for me as well. But thank you so much for joining me, JW. That was a fun time for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed showing off decks from the base Neo format here. Going to be doing more of these in, the week to come as well. So make sure to stay tuned for these if you like these old format decks. I also am trying to get some old format decks on sale on my Etsy store as well. I've got 1 up there from the original base set format right now. But Zapdos is for sale. That is an awesome deck for sure. If you're looking to get started into old deck collecting, it's an awesome resource to be able to just get your collection started. So thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Twitter at EnjoyFriend. And special shout out to JW again for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
And you can check out Jason Klasinski's blog in the description below as well. It's where I got all these deck lists from and is a great resource just for learning how to play these old format decks. He does a great job of explaining it there too.